You challenge me without even letting me have dinner first. I am the Black Wind! Still think you're rock solid? Show your hand! To lay claim to my belongings. Why so? I am the Black Wind! Still think you're rock solid? Posed and challenged, yet know not how to fail your ritual. You have ruined everything! You failed! than you think to be like him. Why so eager to... Posed and challenged, yet know not how to veil your retreat. You have ruined everything! I asked you to guard the bells for your master. You failed! Still think you're rock solid? It's harder than you think to be like him. Posed and challenged, yet know not how to veil your retreat. Still think you're rock solid? I asked you to guard the bells for your master. You failed! Such are the deeds of you monkeys! But you still think you are better than us! Right! That's all you're capable of. Show your hand! Stay, and perhaps I can even grant you a title. It's harder than you think to be like him. Why so eager? I am the Black Wind! Still think you're rock solid? That's a familiar trick. You won't burn the temple down! Ascended to deity by one. Who are you to stand against me? Destiny? I think not. Why so eager to die? You could walk away! Posed a challenge, yet know not how to veil your retreat. You have ruined everything! your hand. Right! Robert, kill! Such are the deeds of you monkeys! It's harder than you think to be like him. Why so eager to die? I was ascended today to fight one. Who are you? Stand against me! You have ruined everything! I asked you to guard the bells of your master. You failed! Yet know not how to veil your retreat. Still think you're rock solid? It's harder than you think to be like him. Why so? Pose the challenge, yet know not how to veil your retreat. You have ruined everything! still think you're rock solid? Destiny? I think not. Why so eager? Posed and shout, yet know not how to veil your retreat. You have ruined everything! The Black Wind! That's a familiar trick. Won't burn the temple down again. To lay claim to my belongings. Why so eager to die? You could walk away! are the deeds of you monkeys! But you still think you are better than us! I was ascended to deity by one. Who are you to stand against me? Right! Dead, and perhaps I can even grant you a title. Who do you think you are to lay claim to my belongings? You challenged me without even letting me. I was ascended to deity by one. Who are you to stand against me? Right! harder than you think to be like him.
I guess you busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
I'm not busy at all.
Yo, can you hear me?
I'm not even busy. I'm not busy. I'm not busy. I put the baby in the car.
Oh, so sorry. I've been muted this whole time.
You challenged me without even letting me have victory. I was ascended to deity by Wukong. Who are you to stand against me? You have ruined everything! Such are the deeds! You still think you are better than us? Still think you're rock solid?
Back on me in a bit.
To lay claim to my kingdom.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. And I'm gonna make up for everything. I promise.
But even if Krishan, who spent 30 days in prison in her own right for assault, wants to rekindle things, the Thotiana rapper certainly doesn't feel the same, only permitting her back into her deserted home because she thought she had nowhere to go.
Hello. I put you back in with open arms so you can get on your feet. Ultimately, for my son to get on his feet. I offer you money. This is open to
Why so eager to die? You pose and shout! Yet know not how to bear won't burn the temple down! I am the Black Wind!
And where does the problem let's go eyes in the first place? Krishan is not happy.
Still think you're rock solid?
So, it's hard to imagine this ocean. Krishan, there have been some I won't.
It's harder than you think to be like him.
Oh, I can't take that.
Is he in the east or the west?
This no, he big. Oh,
Yeah,
he big.
However, she might have mixed things up a bit, confusing the pro leagues with college ball, since the player she was referring to, Titan Newton, is actually an NCAA athlete. Following a short-lived spell with a college student, Krishan then linked up with a new boyfriend and Soulja Boy's artist, the Trophy Mania. After they launched their relationship in December 2005, it was
You challenged me without even letting me. You posed to shout, yet know not how to veil your riches. Still you think you're rock solid? That's just a mere trick. Don't burn the temple down.
Whoa, I can't do anything. This hit me. My feet is so horrible.
Upon hearing this, Krishan crashed out, going as far as threatening him, and even suggesting that the whole thing was a hoax meant to boost his career.
You got me stuff for real. You've been playing with my name ever since, you know what I'm saying? I stopped showing up with you, stopped being with you because I don't even do the clout PR shit no more. This fake ass relationship for some money. Because it's like you're an idiot and then you ugly as shit on top of that. So it's not a good
Challenged me without even letting me have dinner. I was ascended to deity by Titan. Who are you to stand against me? Still think you're rock solid?
Excuse me. Just get down while the fellow screaming.
Do you not desire immortality?
All the while, for extensive I gave the higher.
Yo, I whip that.
I am the Black Wind!
With those by her constant work,
And perhaps I can even grant you a title. If that's all you're capable of, show your hand. To lay claim to my belonging.
Or online disputes with her own mother. But in recent years, things have been getting increasingly messy between Krishan and her fellow famous sibling. This arguably all began when a story emerged that the baddie's key cast member had been jumped by friends of hers.
And the two girls was quick to fight you. And then you beat them both up, but why we didn't see the whole thing? Why they didn't show us?
Because it was bad. It was bad. I mean, they didn't show you when I got jumped on the Twitter. I cried in the shower of the hotel for hours. My whole body was wrinkled.
That was the first time the sister and her friends get jumped.
Why so eager to die? I was ascended to deity by one king. Who are you to stand against me?
Yet, even if they were at home,
Right!
it's the next part of the regarding a piece of alcohol, lies,
Broad, kill, such of the deed! But you still think you are better than us?
while the others no.
Accusations of this and that's going on. But y'all know stuff the rock. It makes me shout. So what makes you think I'm going to run to something that I do? It's not true. It's like we need to go play with the people name. I said go.
Guard the bell from your master. I am the Black Wind!
So they were.
For context, Krishan's smaller. And just before it all went down, at the game
Don't know it. You don't know it's the spot. You don't know. I think that's why.
You have some cheap tricks! Meet me at the summit if you dare!
When I was at the mall.
The spell you just cast may appear intricate, but it's not hard to learn. The Black Bear's expertise is lacking. Serving Granny didn't help him much. But what he left here could surely help us. Consider today your lucky day.
In an interview with Black, Black suggested that she might have had something to do with the after Ronnie claimed to be criminal.
make friends about exposure.
Focus and disperse, illusions traverse.
But he
You
always
still have a lot to learn. But give yourself the time of need.
they say he's targeted. I hope he hears his foul play on lockside. His options are foul play, but you gotta be in there.
Makes sense. The mudslinging between the second and Krishan. At one stage, Krishan claims to give it her sister one.
Go give my sister some money. This is not what we agreed on. She said I didn't have to pay her because that's her nephew. I always send money. I said 1,300. That's what you about 1,300. Go Aaron.
In response, Seki labeled her a drug dealer.
I asked her about a dumbass dog. She said it. I didn't say it.
Elsewhere, she opened up about where the fuck. Problems between them began, claiming that the friction emerged during Rock's time with her ex, Blueface.
Natalie said that Krishan didn't want you on the show. Was it because
I don't want to blame Blue, but I feel like she has a lot to do with how she was moving. She was already kind of moving a little weird, but it's like once she got with him, it was like
it was a different person?
it was total difference. My mom would call me and cry for her for hours, and I've been like, why me? Out of all your 8 daughters you have, why me? She's like, because you're the closest one. You're the one that can talk to me.
With getting love in the future and now a distant memory, Krishan has gone as far as claiming that while she got her sister dumped, Hiseki had attempted to kill her.
She pulled up with my other sister, Serene. Serene pulled up with a gun. You had to pull up with a gun for March? No. I really want to kill me.
And just when things couldn't get any worse, Krishan then claimed that her sister's son was simply assaulted by their cousin when he was just 1 year old. And in response, Hiseki seemed to be left devastated by the entire situation. I am heartbroken and deeply disturbed by the false and malicious accusations recently made online by a family member about both me and my child. These claims are completely untrue and have caused tremendous emotional distress to our family. These statements not only harm our reputations, but also endanger our safety and well-being. We are taking the necessary legal and protective steps to address this matter appropriately. Out of respect for our privacy, especially for my child, I ask that people refrain from spreading, discussing, or engaging with these false claims. We appreciate those who have reached out with support and understanding during this very painful time. Our focus right now is on protecting our family, our peace, and the truth. At the moment, Krishan seems intent on airing out family secrets, both real and imaginary. However, talking about someone else's kid is rich, coming from Krishan, who has begun to warn the world that any discussion of her own son won't be allowed to fly without serious repercussions. In a recent rant on IG story, Krishan declared that everyone is doing on her son always needs to lie. I wonder whether still feel that whenever people have to say about her kid, she brought it upon herself. She needs to be in jail before she gets herself. Imagine smoking and drinking during pregnancy and then being mad. As she's still being insulted by Blueface's mom at never crossed paths ever. Yet considered this was highly unlikely to happen. But even then, she likely didn't expect that the two would be reunited mere hours after he was released back into the world. As almost as soon as he was out from behind the walls, the constantly bag-focused Blueface appeared on stream alongside her to ensure that the drama remained as profitable as ever. And from the outset, it was clear that the dynamic was less toxic than ever.
You know, I heard. Now I'm pretty sure my ass. Like, oh, it's telling the truth. Then I'm showing you the truth. I'm not telling you. just gonna pop them up.
Almost instantly, this had Blueface and professional Stewie Griffin looking at him, crashing out over someone who is as dysfunctional as Krishan being a child.
Yeah, just PSA, I didn't approve for no crackhead to be around my kids, so I hope everyone's in the same place when I arrive. I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
Similarly, Blueface's mom was out for blood, blasting Krishan for conspiring to cause friction as soon as he returned to the outside world.
I'm going to post the messages where she is literally cussing me out, threatening me and everything, when all I asked her was, do you want me to bring the baby up there? No, I don't want you touching my hair today, and trying to be extra friendly so you can get Jeremy on camera so Jaden can come up there and destroy the grandkids' whole moment with their dad after 2 years. You would do that? She attacked the fucking security guard. Jonathan is caught in the middle of the worst fucking experience of his life, y'all.
Amid everything that's going on with Blue, her son, and everything in between, Krishan looks to be in the grip of another chaotic manic episode. Recently, she went online and renounced the Zeus Network shows and the way they fuel the drama, even though that's what essentially made her famous in the first place.
Look at me and my sister eyes. We don't want to fight. We don't want to fight. It's like the demonic shit around us. The program, how it's supposed to go, it's forcing us to do whatever, say whatever out of our mouth. We don't eat on time. They starve us, make sure we're hungry, angry. Y'all go about this country. Y'all can sue me. Y'all can delete my Instagram. I don't care. I don't care. I don't like to play it, damn it, bro. But I don't really like how, like, fame and people in the industry, it's like you have to humiliate yourself. You somebody that you're not. And then I know myself, I'm willing to walk away from a check. Everybody don't like that show, bro. I'm going home, for real.
In response to a series of crazy episodes, Zeus Network's renewal company aired outrage and let it be known that she was going to the business off. Actually, I've got nothing but extend countless opportunities. That compensated for the energy and time involved. I've done nothing, but it's all about no matter. Concern, no hate crime there. However, no longer interested in losing any professional capacity. You repeatedly display patterns of manipulation, deceit, and ingratitude that make working with you entirely untenable. Your conduct has been consistently disrespectful, disruptive, and disingenuous. While you are undeniably just talent alone can only take one so long. It is character, integrity, humility, and sustainability. Your actions have consistently reflected otherwise, contradicting the godly image you so often profess. I sincerely wish you healing, growth, and clarity as you move forward. Now left without one of her biggest revenue streams in reality TV, and increasingly tired of how she acts around Blueface, Krishan's fate looks like it's on shaky ground. But at this rate, the last thing she or her child needs is for her to have another platform or further riches out of her heart. She's really not down this dangerous path as she wants. Instead, she really needs to help think fast, because otherwise, this might be a story that people will look back on in true horror for years to come.
I'm a piano.
Coming for our master?
However, when you take a look at how things played out from the very beginning, it's a lot deeper than you might have thought. The social media performance celebrity that we basically young boy. More often than not, starting a YouTube trail can go much deeper than that, and in some cases, can lead to death.
Ahead is a treacherous path, young money. Don't forget the spell you just learned.
About life consistent. Growing up in Baton Rouge, young boy was kind of raised into the rap game. Ever since he was a kid, a rapper who there was even seen wearing a hoodie, repping the crew back in some of his old videos. Back then, she was basically his mentor, but something went wrong between them, which led Youngboy abandoning TVG to launch his own rap crew, Never Broke Again. In an interview with Say Cheese TV, G talked about how Youngboy changed once he became famous. However, the core problem between them was related to the older rapper having a sexual relationship with Youngboy's sibling.
Stop him, lads! Show your face.
Not only did he make an entire song titled Doggone about him, but he was so glad to be that when G Money was so upset that he cried while he was in jail.
If the bear does this again, we better run for our lives.
While behind bars, Fredo reportedly attacked Youngboy's older brother, and the police, worried he might seek revenge, believe this led to G's passing. This incident actually prevented Fredo from being released on the day he was supposed to get out of jail. There's a common belief that G Money was only in Baton Rouge on the day he died, specifically because Fredo was supposed to be released from jail that day. However, Fredo's bond hearing got delayed to a later date, that Fredo might have not lost his spot. As for Youngboy and Fredo, it's easy. In fact, Young Boy actually appeared in one of Plato's first ever music videos. But once the money was given, Young got out of prison, the relationship became sour. And when he learned that they would be dropping projects on the same day, Plato's calling him your son isn't a great idea.
Another.
So the wasn't out of the eye. This ain't the cops.
Okay, I'll see the bottom of stop watching my stop watching.
Master promised to reward whoever.
From there, the took subliminal shots back and forth on wax, thankfully avoiding things tipping over into violence. However, there was an incident where a fan of Young Boy foolishly tried to taunt Fredo and his crew, which resulted in the fan getting beaten up. Oh, what happened to King? It basically suggested the whole thing was blown out of proportion.
Personally know what about. It's more like a lot of something about people.
He once told me, out of sight, out of mind is a fool's task. Seeing but seeing through is what wise men do. But didn't he turn mad by what he saw
Coming boy? Oh crap.
But according to Scotty, YB essentially begged him to do the song. his own
The reward, whoever kills the most.
all the players spoke. Trying to square off with Scotty, but the rapper had no intention of fighting one-on-one, and instead, he pulled a gun on Youngboy, and apparently had him begging once again, but this time, it was for his life. However, as usual, Youngboy would eventually get the last laugh.
The reward.
According to the report, Scotty lost one hand. Since then, he's been good twice. Eventually apologized to Youngboy, and he shouldn't have needed entry. Although a lot of rappers have made it into a team done with them. Some have stood strong like on that flag. And at one point, he thought about signing on to collaborate on the song Toast. But suddenly, either his words were taken out of context, or he straight up disrespected him on the not signing his crib. Although it's unclear what I do know is that one of the PA's own artists speed up on this. Early after the song came out, Rondo, who will play a major role in a couple of the later videos, an exception to what Yak said. Some of Kodak's that's pretty fun. One of his exes. In the paperwork released at the time, it said that Youngboy had only cooperated with the police and had They called a snitch about a serious allegation against the relation with
You niggas got me from a jail cell, man. I ain't never paid this $50 nigga. Listen, come on. About my wife? Huh? My wife? Talking about my wife? Inside my house that I picked up.
Still, Kodak kept poking the bear, saying that YB was his son and that Youngboy wanted to be like him. Disrespected once again, the two are officially no longer friends. Later that year, Youngboy took a jab at Kodak by releasing his album on the same day. And to add salt to the wound, Youngboy's album ended up outselling Kodak by nearly 3,000. Still, when Youngboy got captured by the FBI in 2021, Yak surprisingly insisted that he was to celebrate. It seemed like an olive branch, and it probably was. And it also could have to do with the fact that a year prior, Youngboy released a song called Letter to Kodak, where he said he missed him after he was sentenced to 46 months in prison. But there was still one thing bothering Kodak about YB. It wasn't anything discreet, but rather it was his fan base and their constant trolling. You guys remember how in 2021, it was a popular trend on social media for people to say YB better? Well, this really bothered Kodak, and he made it clear in tweets stating, "Bruh, I like Youngboy's music. It's just dude's fans, homie." Or whoever the fuck is behind all this hashtag YB better shit. That shit irritates me. And can't nobody else say they don't feel me when it comes to me. I ain't hating on Owen. I just see what everybody else is scared to say. With all chances of them rekindling their friendship, ruining the band. Never got back, telling him, if you don't like my fans, I don't like you. But as you could probably tell, a lot of young boys start off as a case of respect gone wrong. And that's definitely what when he first came on stage, the flash and Papa style was pretty obvious. I want to talk the song called Incarcerated Hero. But unfortunately, that song would age like dirt. It all started after Chopper got into an altercation with a member of the gay split of the club. As usual, it was Mondo Rondo who set it off by attacking Chopper's friend.
I just go in there and Chopper over in this running up to me. Hey, what the ass is? I'm gonna be Chopper. And I got that found and a wild.
Henry Chopper wasn't about to let that narrative fly. It cleared up her side of events, and to him, Wanda's win was cowardly.
Y'all have security. Y'all know. What's wrong?
Suddenly, any chance of Chopper and Top working with each other anymore was pretty much over. But they kept it respectful enough until one day, when Chopper decided to critique Youngboy's music online. After Lil Reese clapped back at a tweet from academics, which said that Youngboy was on demon time, by saying that he was just rather than anybody else, Chopper agreed less. It's unclear. Once again, a rapper has implied that Youngboy is a snitch, and we know he doesn't go for that. On the same track, he takes aim at Youngboy's ex-girlfriend, Janaea Michelle, who spent some time with King Von too. For Youngboy, his shots have been no less than personal, but even more threatening. On I Hate Youngboy, a song dropped only a few days after Nerds, he referenced Quando, and even dissed Dirk's baby mama in The Loyal, saying, Quando got no filter, say that, they gon' clean up on aisle O, youngin' let that chopper in, my brother let that stick flow, no that's my smoke. He called me, that's India, that beat no ho. Clean up on aisle O refers to the whole time to think about Sitting at the top of his game to being stranded in a tiny jail cell. But while his fans, friends, and family are hoping that he'll be freed and that he isn't as cooked as he looks, there are plenty of people who will be celebrating the fact that he's far. Because over the course of his life in the streets of Chicago, the OTF leader is a lot of them. Some of whom were around the streets murder for lifestyle. Listen for the way even the big guns don't
There's no right to take it from me.
Luckily, police officers were near the area when the break-in occurred and were able to stop the burglary. Although one suspect did fire a shot, which didn't hit anyone. Police later caught 2 of the suspects, while one fled in a car. The 2 suspects have since been booked on burglary and possession charges. Despite the fact that it was known OTF members such as Boss Stop who were involved, Dirk continued to insist that his problems with Pete were never that serious, and that the friendship between them
Being like us. Which is one of my friends, so I called a friend. It was time him saying they killed his cousin, was insinuating Vaughn was insinuating killed his cousin. And yeah, I think Keith had enough of it.
Still, things have continued to mellow out, and Dirk even congratulated Sosa on the success of his recent work. But what is notable is that since the got private, Keith hasn't expressed any desire to do that. So while this isn't exactly common for anyone that is close to the on the other hand, was Sosa not far away from how was that? How good is it? Oh, okay. Yo, like it. Like free.
I can't do. I literally dodged out of the way.
You're driven by greed, not destiny.
Yeah, no. I ain't really speaking. I'm not being folk, but nowadays, I mean, I got something to say, really.
Yeah, I love that. While Keith and Dirk were former friends turned enemies, there are other rappers who wound up sparring with the OTF leader. Look at the very sad case of a teenage rapper who left close to but they were always that
Ça is all!
Take it from me.
Right. Album on the way. Studio with my West Coast family, he says. Hashtagging Tyga around and Ty Dolla Sign in the caption. Back then, getting a feature from someone like Tyga would have boosted Dirk's profile. But before it could come to fruition, Dirk decided to take a dive at the expense of Tyga's ex, China, that he didn't know. On a then unreleased song, Dirk took the line, "What does Dirk swallow? Malaya, Black China, just don't tell Tyga." Initially, Tyga asked him to but Dirk replied, outside of
No right to take it from me.
Tyga should be like Dirk this, Dirk Nowitzki, Dirk who? Never heard of these. Some of the nerve of these. Don't make me put on burgundy. Let the AK, I'm serving these. Yo, T Raw, time to murder these. Straight away, Dirk found the last quote that they would. What the fuck Tyga was doing? You let the game do all this. Let Dirk roll. Fuck that. No, let up. I'm less shit. I'm let up. Typically, Dirk refuses to back down. So, all the as for the game, this is Tiger